Hi. How you guys doing? It's been a while. So I'm back in the hospital, as per promised in my last video. But this day might be a little bit longer because they're thinking about just going right into surgery. But I kind of like the idea because it's very direct and it actually removes a lot of the problems, and I'm not gonna have to remove like huge chunks of my organs and stuff. So unless except for some of my liver, I think that's gonna end up being a transplant situation. But we'll see. I still have to talk to the surgeon after he has a consultation with the rest of my doctors, and he's got to tell me what his official plan is, and I gotta sit on it, think on it, and then when I choose, things will probably move pretty quickly. Yep.
So we're just kind of waiting to see. Since the last time you got, or something new with this day is you got a portable, like a portacath installed right here.
It's make it easier on my arms.
So basically they can draw blood from it, and all of your intravenous medicines, the sugars can go into there, which is a lot easier than
that makes them taking blood so much easier.
Constantly poked
by
the vampires.
Yeah, they don't come at like 6 in the morning. It's like the nurses will come when they have time with the blood work because the doctors order it, and then they get them like right here. So
it's like a little plastic thing that's like installed just under his skin, and while he's in the hospital, there's constantly 2 like little needles hooked up to it that they can plug into. But then once he leaves the hospital, it can stay under his skin, and they'll just remove the 2 needles from it, basically.
Yeah, and then the sutures will probably come out in probably a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And it heals up, and people live for a long time with that portacath in there. People on their way back to health, even. I'll probably hang on to this as long as I know that I'm going to be in the hospital for quite a bit.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing if they'll be able to do anything about the ascites and my nausea. Because those are 2 things that are keeping me from getting back to being completely,
Because if
moving towards normal.
If it wasn't for the nausea, we'd be able to keep your blood sugars stable through food and stuff. But then, when you're nauseous and you can't keep things down, then they have to use, they have to pump you with sugar, to keep you stable. So right now we're kind of waiting on lots of things. We're waiting on your body to recover and try and stabilize, which is hard. And we're also waiting to see if the doctors want to do something else to tackle the tumors while he's already in here. So we kind of have to wait and see what the team kind of comes up with, and then what we feel comfortable doing. And so, yeah. Like a waiting game.
So we thought might be a 2-day stay could end up being the longest stay yet. But it could be like the stay of stays for at least a couple of years.
Yeah.
That would be pretty nice.
To like get it all out of the way in one big stay. It's hard, but I kind of agree that it's like it would be easier. But yeah. And then we come in, Robin and I, this is our 3rd visit, including the first time you met her, in here. Brian's in a private room, so it makes me feel a bit better bringing her in here, and I'm able to breastfeed her while we're here and stuff. So, but we're still trying to limit it. So there's lots of FaceTiming and
texting and sending pictures.
Sending pictures, yeah. So, yeah.
So, yeah.
That's, I don't know.
The isolation gets to you a little bit in here. Because it's the same thing every
The what gets
day.
you?
Isolation.
Oh, the isolation.
And the repetitive nature of the day. Because it can end up being like the same thing every day. Same meds at the same time. Same kind of food, sort of at the exact same time. You know, a lot of the same people every day.
Yeah. Well, it helps like when we come visit and stuff too. Except for I'm not able to bring Slurpees because I can't carry Slurpees and her in her car seat. Otherwise, well, and I thought about putting the Slurpees with her in the car seat, but I figured it might get kind of cold. I had her hold my bagel the other day.
That's funny.
So we just thought we'd give you guys an update on how Brian's doing.
Yep, and you know, a lot of you probably won't hear from me for a little bit. Just because, you know, I'm a very, very tired individual. And half my days, these days, have been sleeping.
And he needs to save his energy to reply to my texts. So...
So I'm sorry for that. That'll get better over time.
Yeah.
For sure.
So, thanks again for all your continued kind words and support. And we're right now just kind of waiting. So, we'll give you an update when we can. But it's hard too. Sorry it's been so long. It's hard
And Randy
to
will
give
give you a
updates
solo
sometimes.
update if she has to.
A what?
Randy can give you a solo update if she has to.
Yeah.
And we can fill in the the little gaps later.
Maybe Robin and I will make a video later. Give a Robin update. Some baby footage.
She's letting me stroke her fingers here. Like sticking them straight out.
She's pretty comfy.
This is a spa baby. She likes baths. She likes having fingers stroked. She likes back rubs.
Yeah. She likes back scratches. Yeah. Wow.
Well, thank you guys. And it was good talking to you again. We miss you very much. I'm sorry I wasn't in the maximum of conditions today, but
Well,
once we get some decisions made, it's all up here from here, bro.
we'll try and let you guys know as soon as we find out more like what the plan is, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay.
A lot of things have to be better than this.
Yeah.
So I think we can't really go wrong with a lot of the decisions we're about to make.
Yeah. Well, let's show Robin quick. Sleepy
Hey, dear.
baby.
Hey there.
Hanging with her daddy.
His fingers just straight out. So I'm telling you, see that I can't. Gets her nails painted. Gets her hair done.
Okay. Say goodbye, Robin.